Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name is Lady2, and welcome back to the Pokémon White Nuzlocke. Oh, fuck's sake. Streamlabs is a bit weird at the moment. We're playing no microphone, but still using microphone. Anyway, last time, which was a bit of a while ago, we faced down Team Plasma within the Giant Chasm, going through the Plasma Frigate, taking on Colress and Ghetsis and the Fused Kyurem and defeating all of them. Unfortunately, we lost Gigalith, our second one, to the White Kyurem before losing Homer to Ghetsis' Cofagrigus, before we ended up utilising Snack to sweep the entirety of his team. Now, I'm sorry it has been a while. I did pick up a little bit of work, which is part of why I've had this blank. I have decided I am going to be bringing into the team, though, to replace our two deaths. First is Bison. I don't think that's a huge surprise. Bison's been in and out of the team anyway, so it makes sense to bring in Bison to cover for that. Ornamental. There. That. So that's Bison's the obvious one. Who's the other? Well, the simple solution is, for getting around, we want a flyer. And we've got two options in that regard. We have Rongle, our Braviary, and Barbara, our Crobat. Now, technically I could try and do Bray, our Mantike, but I think the main two options at the moment are Barbara and Throngle. Now, both have their merits, and I think at the moment my argument would be whichever one of the two I bring is the one that I want to bring into the Elite Four as well. Now, I think most people would probably go Barbara. I will actually going to go Throngle. There is a slight method to my madness here. When it comes to who else to bring in, it's mostly to do with the Elite Four, is why I'm sort of hesitating on bringing in Barbara. Just gonna double check if I did. Soothe Bell. Actually, I might bag that now. You are maxed friendship anyway, and we'll bag that as well, just in case. I did grab that stuff off them. Good. Okay. That experience share is going straight onto Throngle. And that can go on a Bison. And we'll figure out... Well, we'll do that for now, but we'll figure out what we're doing. Obviously... running... Here we are in winter now. If I'd known we'd have these interruptions, I wouldn't have necessarily rushed yet. Something's done. Anyway, let's grab Fly. I will drop Wing Attack for it. Yes, mainly the main reason for bringing in Throngle over Barbara is the Elite Four. Make sure that's all set up. Obviously, well, it's sort of a risk of do you want to utilize Barbara's speed or do you want to utilize Throngle's power? We'll do our usual run. Obviously, the main concern is with Caitlin. Where do you think I want to go? That's a specific thing, I think. Pull it up. Any shot with a female blow. So either the Florist or Antiquities. We'll go the Antiquities. So it's nice you want to do flowers. I want to go, you know, there. Malcolm. Lucky or Janice? Go Lucky. Shopping, well, Janice. But yeah, so I'd picked up work, which is why I wasn't streaming frequently. And I should have some work next week as well, so there's not going to be much streaming then again. I'm going to try and get some videos recorded for that instead, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Just in case I can't. That's safer. Bunch of hard things. Me up. Do the babies first. That's because I think I need to have a look. I need to sort out some of this as well. But there's a particular thing I believe. What's up? Mucho Brace, I believe, is double. IVs, sorry, AVs. I think it works. So on you, we definitely want attack. We might as well go speed and HP. I think it's... Oh, that must be when I do a special attack as well. I think that's everything we need to do there. And we'll go grab the berries over here. Takes care of that. Let's head over to Drifel. Check out the heart scale. Bison effectively comes strength as well. Do I have a Pokemon that knows Flash? I don't think I do. Definitely nobody who's died does. But don't bother teaching it because of how that thing works. Starry didn't, then nobody would it. PW. Just need to see what Slongul can run. Still haven't done any of the battles in here yet either. That might be something I'll do in time. Cool. Now we fly. This place to go. Nothing respawned there. North. What are they taking here? Oh. Let's respawn up there though. We should have them taken care of a lot of these places that need cut. That's partly because I haven't decided who's going to get cut. Briefly. And another book. That should be everything. Everything we're coming out to see anyway. We go back to Lacanosa. I want to give you. Should give you, it would be the soft sand. As for you, is the scope lens already? No, it's not. Okay, so we could give him the scope lens, we could give him the rocky helmet. I think. We either go the power weight or we go the leftovers. Need to do as well. Top. That's one. I believe we still need to go through the Giant Chasm to get there, to get to Victory Road. Chisholm. We should be right here, just use surf. Apparently, I still haven't healed. The only thing is, I don't know how I'm getting up to Victory Road from here. Actually, there's still a few items I haven't come across yet. Actually, no. I think I remember where I need to go now. I still want to search for these items. So it's possible I may need to come back. Do it in the post game. Usually, I would prefer not to. That's the. Oh, that's the opening I was looking for. Zone. Stronger. Boss. Another one of those. I pressed down and it didn't register it. Go all the way back. So it's inside the cave that we need to go. Sunstone. Pick up a certain Pokemon in Victory Road. We shall be good. Let's do the quick heal. That was a bit more me forgetting where I needed to go. Go this way. Sneasel. Send in the camel. And here we are on Route 23. Fresh water onto the camel. Juice measure. Watch this be a place to heal.
Your Pokemon not in perfect condition. Come, don't be so reserved, take a rest.
Yep, okay.
Yes, the team of you new Pokemon can go as far as you want.
Thing. Of Victory 3. So we have 2 Pokemon, 3 Pokemon, I think. 3 or 4 Pokemon, oh no, 5. 5 Pokemon that we can encounter here. Providing, of course, that we don't mess this up. Oh. Let's mess up more faff around. Ooh, I actually don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. As much as a Weasel would be alright, I don't think I particularly need it. So the options I can get here are, right now, Weasel from Surfing, Emolga in the Shaking Grass, Sork in the Shaking Grass, Throw, yep, Throw, and Gligar. Those are the options. I would prefer a Throw out of those. Probably either Throw. I mean, Weasel's not bad. And Gligar wouldn't be awful either. Up there is a Battle Girl. She uses a Throw. Thankfully, Pringles would be completely immune.
Your Pokemon must be really something if you're here in Route 23.
Psychic. Now, it's what the level was for the level cap. I believe it's 58 for the Elite Four.
Pokemon is so much fun. It's lots of fun here because there are only awesome Pokemon. I'm so pumped.
Oops. Right into that. Working battalion for the Giants and I've won on us up until today. For a battle against you, I wonder which number will be increased. Not a good opening. We swapped to Volcamel. Withdraw because it doesn't have anything that can hit it. It goes into the Jellicent. Now I think this will be Hydro Pump. Just in case it's not, we'll go to Snack. Like, just in case it just uses Hex instead for some reason. Explode. Level the Throngle. Slash. I'll drop Scary Face for Slash. Back to Emolga, so we go back to Volcamel. And we go for another rock slide. So my number of losses went up. I'm not interested in anything but Pokemon. May not be balanced, but I'm satisfied living like this. Good luck. Next guy's a bit interesting. There's the hiker. So he opens with a Pilo Swine. Yeah, we should be able to keep this as long as the earthquake doesn't cause us to actually stop that. Snake. The snake should be fine on that. Technically should be fine on both. But may not be. Hey ho! Hey ho! He's blade. May have needed that crit, but I don't know. Level to Thwongle. Overpass. Now. Has Earth Power, Stone Edge, Lock On, and Zap Cannon. I'm actually going to go buy some. For revenge. Oh yeah, that's fine. That would have thrown. Once you reach the top of a peak, there's no place to go but down. Life is full of ups and downs. There's a house across the way. She has a Swanner, so we can deal with that because it is only a thingamabob. It is only a flying type attack and a Galvantula. So we shall switch in Deep Blue, and then for the Galvantula, we will utilize Volcano.
This is the concerto I perform with my most beloved Pokémon.
Zen Headbutt. Get bludgeoned by a supercomputer. Over to Deep Blue. Here comes the Gold Ventula that we will be swapping into Volcamo. The only thing that'll really hurt here is Sucker Punch. Case in point. I'll do this again just in case it did go through another Sucker Punch. Oh, that's just rude. Fucking hell, Volcamo. Lava Plume. Level to Volcamo. And level to Throngle.
Your side is in much more in harmony. I've been together with Pokemon since I was born, and I've battled my whole life. I hope we're together even at the end of things.
I passed the Winger. Fuck.
Oh, trainer, embarking on the path to Victory Road. Won't you show me your true power?
Pringle sorts both of these out. I just didn't particularly want to be battling. Like, let us use Psychic. We just don't get the optimal item use out of this. Nice crit. Bongo. Defog. No, I don't want defog. For the sake of getting the amulet coin onto it. Xavier can only use Aura Sphere to do damage as well, so. Guess I'll slow things down, but it's not gonna kill them off. We can go back and heal after this. More about keeping PP up than anything else.
You didn't have to show me quite that much power. If you have that much power, though, I'm sure that you can use one of these.
Thank you for the citrus berry.
If you climb the stairs, you'll reach the badge check gates. Victory Road lies right before you.
So that's the way we need to go. Which means we can double back for some other stuff. Like our encounter. You will need to come back here in the post game if you want to get everything, because a Zelf will spawn here. Candy. I think that's an Amoongus. It's definitely a ranger. It's a black belt. Nope, has a Sork. That is a Pringles battle yet again. We could go deep blue, I guess, but might as well completely shut them out. We just want to battle back there, so I'm fearing. At the moment, you should be interested to know that at the moment, the next What About This video I'm going to do will be another Pokémon one, which will be a full-blooded Masters League format. Masters 8 round robin with some extra stuff. Effectively, what would I do in a season? I'm in a terrible mood now. I'm trying to be able to get right back up and try again. Oh, let's know where you lie. Orphalont is a duplicate. Where is my Pokedex? There you are. What do you know at 49? First of all, Mega Horn, Focus Energy, Head Charge. Oh. Did not want to use Psychic, but got the special defense down, then fine. Recover. Surely you should still continue on and crash. But no. Star piece. Iron. Okay, that covers that one there, doesn't it? Maybe. Feels like there should be something there. I'm not going to do that, because I don't want to get an Emolga. Well, I prefer not to get an Emolga. There is the chance it's a Gliscor, yes. Or a Sork. But I'm not going to take that chance. Throw. What do you know? Throw. At 48, you know. White guarding jaw, circle, throw. Nothing that can hit singles. Shall start with a quick ball. Anyway. Let's probably touch and go on another surf, so let's go to Ominous Winds. Touch and go now. Ultra Ball. Cool. Beautiful. When it encounters a foe bigger than itself, it wants to throw it. It changes belts as it gets stronger. I sort of have a name for you. More to do with the throwing than the judo. This is Taz. As per usual, we save. And add to the tracker. I'm fine taking a throw off that. We'll need to wait till we get to the center to find out what its thing is. Its nature. Put that dosing machine back up. And back to that. So this Ranger, that's a Stunfisk with a very interesting moveset. And an Amogus. The Amogus will be Volcamel. And I might actually go Deep Blue for Stunfisk. I've been waiting for this very moment. It doesn't have a ground type move, which is why I'm happy throwing in Deep Blue. Zen Headbutt again. Fuck. But once we keep using Revenge, then fine. Gotcha. I rolled it. Over the Thronggle. And for the Amogus Volcamel. Volcamel's sticking around a lot longer than I thought it would. Lava Grim. Got the burn off. Of all things. I've been waiting for such a strong trainer as yourself. I've been waiting for this, wanting to give a gift to someone. I've been lying to wait for ages beside a hidden eye. An Amoongus could afford a better ambush. No? Whoa. Yay! At the moment I can't get to the other stuff because we don't have the cutter. Diamond or otherwise. Ooh, I wasn't expecting a visit on a breeze like this. This is the least I can do. Take this. Rainflower, lovely. I kept losing the Pokémon League, and I kept challenging the Pokémon League, and I kept losing. No, it's just one Pokémon in me. I really can't keep the bucket and lose this Pokémon. This did seem like there should have been an item on this bit. Okay, we heal up again. Okay, we'll grab this item first and then we'll heal up. I know there's supposed to be a hidden grotto somewhere in here, I'm just not sure where it is. Let's go. Heal up again. I might do my coffee soon too. Items up there, and there's nothing down there. Okay, that doesn't seem quite right, does it? Then I wonder how I'd be getting up there. Because it can't just be this spot, right? There must be something I'm missing for that. Surely. Like, it's got to be cut through there and then get around. Whatever. You came. The Pokémon League is just past Victory Road. Pokemon battles do nothing more than hurt Pokemon. That's how I understood it, and that's why I hated battles. But it's not that simple. Pokemon battles decide winners and losers. It's true. Yet they do so much more. Your Pokemon, you, your opponents, and their Pokemon. Everyone can see what wonderful things the others have to contribute. That's right. Accepting different ideas, different beings, changes the world like a chemical reaction. Pokemon battles are like a catalyst, a small component that leads to big changes. My friend Reshiram taught me that.
And it's the formula I've derived from traveling the world. I want you to think for yourself about what it means. Here, take this with you. The new Victory Road is areas that are only accessible with waterfall.
I don't know if we need it to get through or not. If we do need it, I'm hoping that Bison can learn it. If not, we may need to switch our team out a bit.
Yes. If it's your Pokemon and you will get past the Pokémon League and recognize your own truth. That's what I see in store for you.
Like, we may need to bring in a Basculin to do it.
Badge check gate ahead. Basic badge confirmed. Toxic badge confirmed. Insect badge confirmed. Water badge confirmed. Quaker badge confirmed. Jet badge confirmed. Legend badge confirmed. Wave badge confirmed. Mix of the past and the future, I should say. The Pokémon League is through this tunnel, and here is our Pokémon Center. Thanks to my Pokémon, I've collected 8 gym badges, but I'm too afraid to go further. I'm stuck at Victory Road. As we've got here if we need to switch out. First of all, go through this long and difficult Victory Road, then defeat even one of the Elite Four. Increase what you can do little by little and get close to the champion. Need any of that. I'm telling you. Phone calls. I mean, if we want to do a bit more hunting around, once we decide which Pokemon we want to give cut to, we can also do that. Yep. Duskstone. Get Ember evolved. Iron. Oh, the irony. And I think we'll go all the way through. Oh, can't go from there. That one. Back up there. Star piece. For the sake of it. Nobody else in the team can learn it. Of course not. I do want to check out Flamethrower though. Do I want to take Flamethrower over Lava Plume? I think I do. Nothing there. Save. Now, I'd mentioned before how I was going to deal with the encounters in here. we'll go over that when I get back. So I'll do my coffee. Myself my coffee and do all of that. Cheers. So yeah. By all means, do the same thing yourself. Grab yourself a coffee or take a stretch, go to the loo, do what you need to do. And yeah, I will be back shortly. Until then, guys. And I'm back. So, let's head in. So, obviously the way I said I was dealing with the encounters was each zone, or each new room, you are allowed one encounter, or one encounter chance. For you to be able to catch that encounter, it cannot be a Pokemon that can appear in a previous zone that you've gotten to, or that you've passed through to get here. So for here, as long as it's not a duplicate, for this particular zone, as long as it's not a duplicate, anything goes. Now, frankly, that means my options at the moment are Bayonet, Golurk, Malon. I want the Golurk, but I may not get it. Yes! 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 Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I didn't even check what Taz learned. Oh, what Taz's thing was. That's okay. We're right at the start of this. Come on, 49. Okay, that's not coming up on the mic, but it sounded like someone's car alarm was going off. At 49, this thing has Heavy Slam, Curse, Nightshade, Dynamic Punch. Also hit Dynamic Punch. That's not awful. I didn't quite see that. Damage-wise, that looked like it must have been another Dynamic Punch. Sorry, I was looking down. But that might have been the Heavy Slam. There's the Curse. If that's 50, it would have to crit. Dust Ball. Excellent. Golurk were created to protect people and Pokemon. They run on a mysterious energy. I'm sure somebody would call this, like, Iron Giant. Golurk. Ooh, that could work. Let's work with some ancient language, shall we? Magnus. Could also go Magni. Magnus. So now, if we come across a Marrow, a Bayonet, or a Golurk in a separate room, we cannot catch it. And not only that, that still counts as the encounter for that next room. I think the one exception I'll make to that will be Phenomenons. So like Excadrill. Like if Excadrill was to turn up as a dust cloud in one of the rooms, that I think I would allow just because it's a very random chance. But I'm not 100% sure on that. That might be something that if it happens, it happens. It'll be a simpler one if it's in the first room. But Magnus could be a late comer to the party to join the Elite Four. So Taz is lonely, which is attack for defense, which is fine. Obviously, we'd prefer Adamant, but I'm fine with, as long as it's attack up, that's good. You do have Iron Fist. Hardy. Proud of its power. Proud of its power, I believe, is attack up as well. So we'd be... If only we could get Drain Punch onto it. We need to get Shadow Punch back on. And then we'll figure out where we go from there. But that is... Oh, I'm so fucking glad I got you. So I think... There are potentially... There are potentially 8 encounters here. I don't know how many of them double up, is the only thing. 1, 2... Oh, that is annoying, the outside. I could have had an Altari if Homer didn't die. 3... 4... 5... 6... Okay, so there are 7 encounters I could get here, provided, like, at an absolute maximum. Now, even if I reworked it into similar biomes or stuff like that, I'd still have 3 or 4 encounters. The way I'd do it. And remember, I still need to catch them, which is a major thing of that. I still need to add that to the tracker. Work, Magnus. Captured. Finally. See how far we can get without a waterfall, and then if we need it, we'll switch.
That leaves us in a much better position than we were in. So you open with a Driftblim. And then the Claydol comes in afterwards. Can't get away with using Bison in this, otherwise I would. So swap those two open. Who's brought you this far? Rock Slide. I probably should have used Yawn instead, but... Heal on this. Get Flamethrower. And again. This should be Earth Power. Oh god. Each suit. I don't miss. Please don't crit this. Should be okay if it crits, but now played on a timer.
at least it couldn't go kaboom. Oh, now it crits. Order Throngle. Drifblim, we switch back to Volcamel. Same as before. Yawn. Heal. We might have been able to ended it there with a flamethrower, but won't risk it. This fucking thing. It's your rival Pokemon who brought you this far, isn't it? You know what I think? All people know what they can do alone, but there are lots of things you can only do with Pokemon too. Well, let's go back and heal. I thought she was still up top. Donut, what do you know? Snatch, Embargo, Sucker Punch, Shadow Ball. Yeah, okay. Nicely handled, Bison. Interesting that riding a bike didn't take over the music. I do believe there was a rival battle in here. Throngle. Another reason to bring Throngle along. Oh, that was a waste of a buck around. Snack. Oh. We now need to bring in strength onto a certain bison. I could maybe put it onto Snack, but now this puts Bison in the line of fire because everyone who keeps learning strength dies. Psychic. Interesting. So we've had there's two trainers that we've had on this list that have not shown up before, that are meant to be before these. You would be the Metane. Open with Volcamel and then probably switch to Snack, in all honesty. You are no ordinary opponent. That is what my ghost type Pokémon is whispering to me. Unless it's different, unless the trainers in here are different, depending on which version you play them. If that's the case, it should actually tell me that. Earth Valve, Positive Space. Yep. And then the coffins. Go, Snack, go. Damage. Actually, 40 damage. Ah, you fuck. 52 and now minus. So probably in the 70s. I think Leaf Blade still finishes it off though. Really? Alright. Fucking low volt the fuck out of that. And then Crux. Over to Thorngle. Tailwind, no. My premonition was spot on. I knew you were no ordinary opponent. Could it be that you and your Pokemon are the ones emitting that strong aura? So we must come back to that spot then. We must like double out and back. Let's go back and heal yet again. This time it's much more about getting PP sorted. This could be interesting. Actually, I want to double check a thing. I want to double check what level Ember's at. So, if we do need to bring in a Pokemon for Waterfall, as I said, it'll probably end up being Blue Eye. Yeah, almost certainly Blue Eye. Just the only other one maybe be Daisy. And even then, Daisy's more special attack than attack. It definitely wouldn't be Nagant. So if we do that, what I would then do is I would probably also switch out Pringles and switch out Volcamel to get Ember in, to give us a bit more coverage on that front, and then sort us out from there. Mayhaps. Sorry, just had a look at the thing. Dazzling Machine is up. Not going into that piece of glass. So she has a Swanna and an air. Sorry, not a Swanna and an Ampharos. A Swoobat and a Lilligant. Honest to God, the Swoobat's not great. Weirdly, of our team, I'd actually say Bison. Yeah, I'd definitely say Bison, actually. And then with the Lilligant, I mean, technically, Volcamel.
But we don't need it.
Our unity won't be bested by anyone.
That works. That works really well. As long as it hits. So close. His strength. So this is the only issue. Horse. Now let's switch up. You fuck. That wasn't even a crit. Over to Bison. Over to Stronger. How is that not a crit? Yawn. Into Deep Blue. Deep Blue can wear all of these attacks. It's probably the better option for me. But if Bison hadn't pissed around as much as he did, that little bit would not have been a problem. Yeah, okay, we should have just stuck with Deep Blue.
We couldn't win, but that's alright. My Pokemon was once stolen by Team Plasma. I'm just so grateful that we can be together like this now.
We'll go Deep Blue. Okay, this is not where I thought it was. What? Like, this thing is fucking weird, this layout. But that's okay, this is the one I wanted anyway from this particular zone. Which also means I got fucking lucky. Because that could have been completely different. Just give me a moment to flip a thing. Because I think the information I've got's off. We've already lost Pokemon because of off information. We don't want to lose any more. Regardless, switching to Deep Blue is still the right call. So, yes, we had caught a pet a little before because of the trade. It was only for the trade. This one we actually get to keep. What do I want to call you? What do I call my one in the previous run? because I should avoid using the same name as that. Oh, that was named after a viewer. That's right, so this one can be Lily. Makes probably the most amount of sense. Right now, how's that thing finished loading? Bulbapedia, for whatever reason, is taking a pissing long time to load today. Okay. Let's deal with this battle first. This fellow will have a Whimsicott and a Pheasant. I'm happy to leave Deep Blue top for this. Because it'll shut down more than one move. Or do I want to go Volcamel? Yeah, you know what? Let's go Volcamel. But we can always switch to Deep Blue if we need to.
It's not enough for me just to be together with Pokemon. I want to win.
So yes, the trainers do change depending on the version in some areas. Sarabi doesn't clearly say that. You took damage. So close. The Unpheasant, we switch to Deep Blue. Video match. When you decide you want to move. Ice crit. Throngle.
How could you defeat me this suddenly? It's not enough for me just to be together with Pokemon. I want to win. But I do know that some people feel at ease just by being with their Pokemon.
You stay. I need to do some healing. Ultra Ball. I don't believe there's a hidden trophy.
Over to Volcamel. We're getting close to that level cap. There must be an item down there. Jesus, this thing. Gotta love when the information it gives you is absolute bollocks, don't you? So this is considered the outside. Left side. On the outside. Let's see. So who do we run into here? So we're guaranteed to run into a veteran here. And a doctor. There's the veteran. She is a Sigilif from Crobat. The main interesting part here is actually, so Sigilif has Charge Beam. I should still go Deep Blue on this. It basically restricts her to using Charge Beam. The Crobat, the issue with the Crobat is Crobat knows Shadow Ball. So I can't just, I might need to go Bison for that. Or maybe Volcamel, because Crobat's not great at special attacks. Not horrible, but not great.
Wait, you young trainer over there. Look at my Pokemon.
And because we're here, so this is where the Tranquil Altaria is. Or we could go after a Weasel. That's a hit. Should be fine to take a charge. There we go, now splash. That's still a curry. Ooh, that gave interesting information. Why did you miss? Fuck. Cheers, Deep Blue. That's good. Now we are in crit range. Which is why we're healing again. fuck off, you've hit that 3 times in a row. That Sigilif has basically said, what do you mean accuracy problems? Clover, so let's go Volcamel. The only thing I mean, Air Slash could be a slight problem, but we're mainly concerned about Shadow Ball. That's actually genuine. $51. Don't know if I want to risk it here or not. I actually shouldn't have done Flamethrower. Because if it burns, there goes Yawn. Off. That was 57, which proves I can't risk it. What's going on? Go for a high roll. It'll wake up much. Oh, it didn't this time. But wake up then. The uncle.
Not bad. I like your strength. I'd love to brag about my Pokemon, but it would take too long, so I'll resist.
Doctor. This doctor with his Clefable. Sing, double slap, minimize, metronome. The metronome's a slight problem here.
I am a doctor. You have Pokemon in bad, sheep? Let me see your Pokemon in bad.
Avalon. Oh god. Good, we're doing this. I should have ripened the snake. We don't have anything with Stomp. Of course. Of course it turned into the flying type right as I fucking actually hit the hammer.
Fuck's sake.
Part of me's tempted to switch to Pringles. Fourth metronome. Oh god. Medial mash hit.
So close.
That's the problem. Thunder punch. These 5 metronomes so far. Now I'm going to swap to Volcamel to get the annular coin. Seven. Okay. A certain amount of my attitude was basically wait until you used up all of its metronomes, and then we can send in Thorongel. Still got area lights. Later. Thank God I didn't go for 6 minimizers.
Strength is fathomless. I am deeply impressed. Whether your Pokemon are healthy or not, I will restore them to full health.
After that battle, yes, you fucking better.
I aim to be the best doctor in the world, but my first step will be to become the best doctor in Unova.
Not the Altaria I was hoping for. Not known for you. Sure, that'll work. Amelia. Is in Amelia Earhart. Save again. Tracker. Max Repel. This may be a decent place to call it. So there was nothing about that. Of course not. But yeah, I'd say this will be a good place to call it for today. But yeah, we're a bit of the way through Victory Road, got a few new encounters. For the most part, well, beyond a couple of battles that seem to be a bit more complicated, we are at least making some progress. The battle with Hugh's going to be a bit of a ball ache, but we'll see how we fare with that. And then, hopefully, as long as we get through Victory Road with hopefully little issues, then we can get to the end of the Pokémon League and sort out what we want our team to be for a bit. But yeah, until next time, guys, thanks for tuning in live if you did. If you're watching on playback, thanks for watching. As always, I've been Longer82. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to find me elsewhere, the links will be in the description below, or feel free to check out the rest of the channel. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.